All right, this is Words Their Way. This is going to be letter naming or alphabetic spellers sort book. We're going to be talking about sort 48, which focuses on the R-controlled O. Looking through here, it looks like we're going to have 3 oddballs or 3 triggers. So let's take a look at the sort. Let's share the screen. Here we go. Let's get rid of this here. All right, so let's go over what these words are and then talk about what category they may fall into. So what I've done is left this pretty much like an open sort. Since we're towards the end of this sorting book, I wanted you to be the word detective and really try to figure out what it is that you are noticing about these words and what categories you think they should go into. I will tell you that these are O words. All these words have O inside of them, and the way that the letters are working inside of those words changes what the O says in that word. So let's go over what these words are, help you read them, and go over any kind of meanings that you may not know. I won't go over all meanings because I know a lot of you know some of these are typical words that we use every day in the class. This word is horn. You can have one on your car. You could have one on your bike. Makes a loud noise. Let somebody know that you are there, a horn. And I'm looking and I see an R, an O and an R. So when I say horn, you hear how the R is changing that orn. It makes an or sound. You will notice that we have learned that little sight word or, and it's inside of it. And I can hear that word orn inside of it. This word is rock. Now you'll notice that the R is not after the O, it's before it. So rock, it's not really impacting the sound that the O is making. I hear a short O, ah, there. So you would sort that the way that you see fit. Trot, I hear that short O. It's a nice, slow, steady jog. You'll see horses trot. Storm, I hear that or inside of that word, storm, and that's like thunderstorm, a snowstorm. It's a type of precipitation. Sport, I see that or inside of this word, or sports could be baseball, basketball, soccer, hockey, golf, all kinds of different sports. Spot. This doesn't have an R, so I hear that O saying ah. So spot. And that could be like a dot on, if you put a spot on the windows after mom's cleaned them, it means you touched it and it's left a mark on there. Pond, I hear a ah, that short O sound. Pond is just a small body of water. It doesn't move. It just kind of stays still. Fish go and swim in it, and turtles and snakes. Short, I see that little word or inside of it. Pardon me. And short means not tall, short, kind of small. Job, I hear that ah, that short O sound. And you can have a job as a teacher, a lawyer, a principal, a custodian, a nurse, a doctor, a vet tech. Job. Shop. A lot of us like to do that, especially when we're getting something that we've wanted for a long time. It's when you go to the store and use money or credit cards to buy something. Shop. And I hear that ah, short O. Work. And now as I listen to this, I'm not hearing or inside of it. It's not work. I don't go to work. I go to So I'm hearing more of an ER sound in this. So this is going to be one of your oddballs, one of your triggers, because it's not work. I don't go to work. I go to work. And like I said, it sounds like an ER inside of it, but it's spelled OR. So this is a trigger. I will pull this one off to the side so you know that that's an oddball. Torn, that's when you rip something or break something. It's torn. I see the OR, and or I hear that word or inside of torn. Sort, I see the or inside of sort, and I hear or inside of sort. And that means to put like things together. So you put all the red things together, all the blue things together. What you're doing here with words their way, you're sorting these words, words that belong together, that work the same way. This word is rot. That means it starts to break down and kind of turn into mush. A lot of fresh fruits and vegetables, if you don't eat them quick enough, they'll start to turn to mush and they will rot. They get slimy and gross, even smelly. Rot, I hear that short O. Drop, I hear that short O again. You'll notice that the R comes before the O, so that's why we're not hearing an or inside of this word. And that's why we're hearing the short O sound, ah. And to drop means to let something go and fall. Word, I see the word or inside of it, but we don't say I can read the words. It is word. Again, it sounds like an ER, but it's not spelled ER. It's spelled OR. So word. So that's an oddball or a trigger. Fort, I see the or inside of it, and I hear or inside of it. A fort, it's kind of like a clubhouse, a tree house. It's just a little place where people come together. It may have a roof and some walls. It's a fort. Corn, this is what farmers grow, and you can have it on the cob. It's yellow. We have it usually served with pizza in the cafeteria. Corn. I see or inside of this word, and when I say it, corn, I hear or inside of this word. For, I see or inside of this word, and I hear it when I say it. Or, for. It's one of our sight words. Fox. This is a type of animal. He has a really bushy tail. He can be white. He can be red. They're very beautiful animals. Ox, I hear a ah, that short O sound. Born, I see the OR, and I hear that or in it. So this it fits that typical spelling pattern. Here we are with your headers. They were underneath. So I will leave them there for you. So that will help you. And then your work would go right here. Okay, so this has been assigned to you on Google Classroom. You also have a manual sort inside of your literacy folder to work on this week. And I've also put one in your homework folder so you can work on this sort at home with your parents. That's going to be all for today. And as always, happy sorting.